Welcome to Plays, our podcast where we design, play, and discuss a game and campaign. Along the way, we will alternate episodes between actual play adventures and the analysis and discussion of games and design theories that relate to the campaign we're playing. For this campaign, we'll be using the mechanics of CotS Prime, designed by Cam Banks. We randomly selected a theme and ended up with swashbuckling high school urban fantasy. So join Plays as we explore and enjoy a new campaign.
And now for the introduction of our players.
My name's Chris Nizak, and I'll be playing Silas Flameworth, son of the Flameworth family with a frozen soul that's not my own.
I'm Old Man Logan. I'm playing Henrik Gunny Gunderson, son of the enigmatic Winter Wind and rookie elemental mage.
My name is Jerry, and I'm playing Santiago Zircon. He is the rebellious and reluctant scion of a powerful magic family.
I'm Phil Vecchione, and I will be your GM.
Happy prom. She gives you a hug.
I drop to my knees, and louder than I should, I say, "Oh God, I spoke harshly to two of the most powerful people in the world."
They both turn and look at you. Erlis raises her hand over the two of you, and you feel better. You don't feel as exhausted.
Oh, good. I'm passed out and sleeping and having a pleasant dream now.
Bo's like, "Oh, I can wake him up. Silas, come back."
I open my eyes.
And you feel a little more rejuvenated, like you've been healed. Mesame sits up, rubs her head, and she's like, "Oh my God." And then looks around and she's like, "Where are we?"
The back rooms, I think. Still?
What the hell are these?
It's like a trans-dimensional space.
Okay.
Do you remember any of it?
I remember all of it.
Okay.
I've been entwined with your soul. I remember the parts where I was entwined with you. I don't remember the parts of the other part of me.
I feel a little ripped apart.
You look nice. A little disheveled, but you look nice.
You look exactly the same as you did when you shoved your soul inside me.
It sounds wrong when you say it like that.
I said it was okay.
Sure. Is it still prom?
Yeah?
This is a lousy place to take me for prom.
I took you to the prom.
I mean,
I will take you back to the prom. Do you want to go to the prom?
I do. Mom, can I go to the prom tonight? Erlis shakes her head. Yes, of course.
You just got reconstituted. You sure you don't want to go lie down or make sure that you're okay?
Victor's like, we should probably take her back to the Vale to have the doctors. Mesame holds up her hand and she's like, "Mr. Flamesworth, I understand I should probably be looked over and that I have experienced a rather traumatic event, but it's prom tonight and I would very much like to at least get one dance with your son before this night's over." And Victor's like, "Okay, well, if we're going to do this," he's like, "I suspect we should do it right. Come here, Silas."
I walk over there.
And
I stumble over there?
No, you actually feel okay.
Okay.
You still have that D10 stress, but you are no longer exhausted. You have been rejuvenated. You're soul worn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that D10 is your soul hurts right now. Physically, you feel fine. Victor comes over and he fixes your lapel and your bow tie. And he's like, "This should do." And he lets go and all of the rips in your clothes close up. Any of scuffs and dirt fall off of your tux.
Cool, now do T.
Yeah, T who's missing a sleeve on his tux.
Come over here.
He walks over.
Got you. And he's like, "Just make a few adjustments." Erlis produces a prom dress and then produces a wall of ice to give Mesame some privacy.
I mean, if your mother's your fairy godmother, that's kind of neat.
Bo will bounce over first to help her get the dress on.
Mm-hmm.
And bounce. It's totally bounce.
It's a bounce.
Yeah, Bo winds up hugging Mesame, and then Mesame's like, "So you and T? Really? When did that happen?" You just hear Bo talking to her, and eventually the ice wall falls, and Mesame is in a icy blue prom dress. Very faint blue. It has little bits of what look like crystal woven into it. It's clearly ice. So, are we going to prom?
Yes, we're going to prom right now. This seems weird, but we'll do it.
Victor's like, "We'll go out through the portal at Creekside, one dance, and then you come back and we're going to the Vale."
Silas, can we be friends again?
Yes, we can be friends again.
I don't want to play that up anymore tonight.
Are we done with the undercover garbage, Dad?
Done enough for now.
Okay.
Come on, boys.
As we're walking, Mesame, everybody thinks that you left school and transferred somewhere else and we don't get along anymore.
Well, then everybody's going to have something to talk about on Monday.
I guess so.
I'm not missing my prom. And
also some people think that you have mono or had mono.
Well, I've gotten better.
I just wanted to let you know.
Sure, mono sounds better than any other number of rumors.
Yeah.
I heard it was a rehab.
You heard it was a rehab?
Hey, I heard you got magical powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I think we know each other from a couple classes, but hi.
Hey, I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, Silas told me a lot about you.
Hopefully all good.
I'm sure you saw a lot about him too.
I got more from when we communed than I couldn't actually see. I wasn't riding inside you looking around.
Oh.
But when you communed, I could sense a lot of your thoughts. Like when we were together, I got a lot of the impressions, not all of the details.
This would make a fascinating paper for when we're in college and stuff about magical theory.
Yeah, I'm going to probably need some therapy or something before I'm ready to write a paper on how my soul got torn apart. But
Let's all raise your hand if you're not going to need therapy. Okay.
I like him.
Yeah, he's pretty good people.
I'm getting that a lot tonight.
He's the son of the winter wind.
Yeah, what is that?
You don't know?
I don't know.
Well, we'll talk about it later.
Okay. Is that a thing?
I mean, big time renegade.
It's definitely a thing.
Maybe undercover
He's
with the
not
veil.
a renegade.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one is it? Is your dad a renegade?
Is Victor still within earshot?
Nah, they're Victor and Erlis are talking to each other. They've fallen back and you guys are moving ahead of them. They seem to be engaged in a conversation.
Oh, of course. I don't think he's a renegade. I think he was undercover.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So what happened to the guy who did this to me?
They took him away.
Oh, good.
Your mom didn't kill him, I think. We tried to stop her from doing it. You even helped.
He was groaning when he got picked up. I think he's still alive.
Oh, he's
for now.
alive.
He's alive for now.
I'm still a little out of it.
You look tired.
Yeah.
Just one dance.
Yeah, absolutely.
A slow one.
I've basically missed all year.
You may have to lead.
No, I think Silas has still got it in him.
Yeah. I'm not tired. I'm just, I don't know, soul worn, I guess would be the best way to put it.
Lost a little part of your recent soul.
Yeah, they say the best way to get that back is just to live a little. So let's go live a little.
Sounds like a plan.
Do you have a date?
I did, but
She's a bad guy.
I don't.
She's my ex. Okay, so my ex-girlfriend joined the cult that took your soul, and then he went undercover and pretended to date her to find out find out where to come so that Silas could come and get your soul back together. And so she's wandering around out there somewhere, I assume. I assume Erlis didn't kill her.
I gave her an opportunity to escape.
I haven't let go of Messmae's hand this entire time.
Yeah, she's still holding. She's like, okay, I think I got most of that, but thank you. And, well, I'm sure we can find somebody. We'll get him a dance.
I'm sure Donatella will dance with him potentially.
That was going to be my suggestion.
Yeah. How's she doing?
She's probably prom queen right now.
Well, check that out.
Should have been us.
It should have been us.
You guys are my prom king and queen, no matter what they said.
I don't really care about that. I'm just glad that you're back. I squeeze her hand.
I'm glad I'm back too.
It's weird because you never were really gone, but now it's better.
Well, we can go on dates and people won't look at you funny.
I don't have to stare longingly at my sword and try to talk to you anymore.
She laughs and she just
It
shakes
wasn't
her.
awkward.
You don't have to.
She's like,
T.
she's like, let's do this. And you guys step through the portal back out into Creekside.
Oh man, the air here smells so different.
Yes, it's
Clean.
fresh. It's fresh and clean.
Instead of moldy carpet.
I think there's still frost in my nasal passage.
There's one stable temperature here.
There are a number of veil agents as you step back out, and they are basically holding an illusion to keep people from seeing anybody come in and out.
It's okay, boys. Official veil business. Let us through.
They look at you.
Okay.
Sorry, I just wanted to say that.
It's fair.
I think you've earned it.
They point towards the patio, and you guys can step out of the illusion and rejoin the prom.
T will stop for a second, reach into his pocket, and turn off the recording on the phone. That he's been
That's right. That's been recording forever.
Oh, man.
Forgot about that.
Okay, and you guys step out onto the dance floor, and it's last song for tonight, everybody. Dance if you got 'em. They put on this slow song. I don't know what the kids listen to today, but it's slow. Messmate grabs your hand. You can sleep all weekend.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. When she grabs my hand, I pull her out on the dance floor and spin her into a position.
Bo is, she can't actually move T, right?
Yeah.
She can just,
Oh, T's going to stand for just 1 second and just watch the two of them kind of get a good look, and then he'll gently guide Bo out to the dance floor as well.
As you guys are dancing, it creates a stir because Messame has not been seen, and suddenly she's here at prom. people keep looking and pointing. You can feel like the murmur run through prom as people keep coming up to the two of you while you're dancing, waving hi and things like that. And eventually Mesame sees Donatella whisper something to her and then points over towards Gunny.
He will at one point drift far enough away so that while they're dancing, he can take out his camera again and get a couple shots for them for later.
Donatella walks up and is like, I was told you needed a dance partner.
We should probably dance, especially it's the last one of the night.
Absolutely. And she takes you out onto the floor and she's like, any friend of Mesame's?
I feel like I've known her for a long time.
By the way, where was she?
It's a long story. She's probably the better one to tell you.
As the two of you are dancing, she's like, I had no idea if any of this was actually going to work.
Me neither?
I mean, I was desperate and dying, and I really appreciate that you didn't panic or anything.
Why would I panic?
Because I shoved a whole sword through your chest.
I didn't think you'd hurt me.
I figured if it didn't work, it would have been a good place to have, ended up.
It would have been very odd for me, I suppose, but yeah. The real thing is, I'm not at all the same as I was when this started.
Yeah. I mean, communed with you a few times. I've seen your soul.
Yeah. I just don't know what we do now. I mean, relax, be happy, enjoy the rest of high school, I suppose.
I mean, we're still going out, right?
Yeah, of course.
I didn't come back from the dead to get dumped on prom night.
No, never.
Okay, good. Well, then we can start from there.
I mean, we're going to both go to Yale, right?
I mean, that's been the plan.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've missed some school, so
It's okay, we'll catch you up.
there'll have to be some figuring that out.
You're
but
pretty smart.
yeah, well, I know a good tutor.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the academic decathlon.
Yeah, I should probably get better at that.
Oh,
We lost.
well, you were probably a little distracted.
Well, there's all this magic stuff going on and, trying to get your soul put back together
I feel like there's a long story you need to tell me about what happened,
and I will.
but not tonight.
Maybe later. We'll have some
Maybe-
fun, but these are things worth knowing. We got to catch up on what's been going on.
She laughs. She's like, yeah, but maybe tomorrow.
Sure.
When the song ends, all these people come up to Mesame and are like, oh my God, I can't believe you're here. Taking pictures and giving her hugs and things like that.
And I never, ever let go of her hand.
All right, let's pick it up post-prom. So
Like post-prom party, post-prom, or
no, there's no
days later?
There's no party for you guys. What happens is after that song, Victor and Erlis make their presence known at the edge of the room, and Mesame needs to go back to the Vale offices to be checked out by Vale doctors.
So do I probably.
Yep, you do too. And since you're not going to let go of her hand anyway, you guys head off to the offices.
At some point during that, when we go back, I eventually do, because I didn't realize that I was doing it. I just was holding on to her hand and she was holding on to mine.
Right.
And we just were. And we hadn't let go of each other's hands yet. We eventually realized it was strange. It's strange because it's a magical compulsion because we were bonded for so long, not because we wanted to.
I think there's a moment where you both look down and you're still holding hands.
Yeah.
She lets go a little. Is it okay?
Probably weird for her too. We have to make a concerted effort to do it.
Even when you let go, you still stand pretty close to each other.
Yeah.
When you get back to the Vale, there are doctors waiting, and the doctor is like, I need to examine Mesame.
I am still very interested in the idea that me and her are still partially soul bonded.
Oh, I would be very okay. And from a GM perspective, I'd be very okay if you want to change one of your distinctions.
Yeah, my soul of ice is going to be soul bonded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good. And with all the positive and negatives that come with that.
Absolutely. I think your first occurrence of realizing that is when they take Mesame in for her examination. They have you sit outside because there is a floor in the Vale building in case people have magical issues and things like that. So they have you sit out in the hallway, in a chair, and she goes inside and she's nervous. She's anxious because she's away from you, but you feel it.
Yeah, so I'm anxious.
So you're just sitting there, and it takes them some time. They check her over. They cast a number of rituals to kind of look at her soul, to look at her mana. She has to manifest her power. When she manifests her power, you feel a little cold.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because they just need to see, can she still use her powers?
The real question is, can she manifest firepower? Which we don't have to answer right now.
Right. I think the question is, can you still manifest ice?
Yes.
So I think you do that, right? In the hallway. What does that look like? Just a little bit of.
No, I have my own sword. I have my own. I still have an ice blade.
Okay.
It's called the Tempered Soul. It's a rapier with a clear, sharp blade of ice that's reminiscent of Mesame's blade, except the hilt and the handguard, instead of being covered with ice roses, it's stylized flames.
So when Mesame's done, they switch places. Once you guys get into the office, Victor needs to go check on stuff. There are people that need to be talked to. But Erlis comes back in the hallway and sits down next to you while Mesame is in being examined. Hello, Silas.
Hello, Erlis.
It's nice to have her back.
It is. I agree.
You seem tense.
Yeah, because you tried to kill that kid.
She shrugs. Can you blame a parent? She seems oddly calm about the whole thing.
Sure. I get it.
Motherly instincts. You'll have parental instincts one day.
Yeah, and I'm sure if you get another chance, you're going to kill that kid.
She shrugs. Maybe he deserves a chance.
No, he doesn't deserve a chance. He deserves to sit in prison for the rest of his life.
Everybody has a chance to turn over a new leaf. If they want to. If they're willing, in their heart, they want to turn over a new leaf. Otherwise, what's the point?
I shake my head. I nod. I have a question.
Sure.
These prosperity mages.
Troublesome lot.
They are. Did my family come by its fortune during the time before the Great Depression?
We all did.
So you're all just, and me included, are just living large off of the destruction that a bunch of mages wrought before everything fell apart.
There were families and individuals who could keep it in check, generate a little prosperity here, keep things afloat, that kind of thing. And then there were others that were consumed by greed, that no amount of prosperity and magic, no amount of money they generated was enough. Eventually, the Veil just couldn't handle the strain of just so much money being produced by those lines. That's the difference. It's not that prosperity magic's evil. It's prosperity magic's tempting. We all did it when it was legal. I mean, there was a time when it wasn't illegal. There wasn't anything wrong with it. We all used it for a little money here, a little money there. Are the Flamesworths using it now? No, none of us are using it. We've all invested post-depression. The thing is, in the world we live in the modern age, as you know it, and for me, this includes the 20th century, money became exceedingly powerful. When we were living in fiefdoms and little towns and cities, having enough wealth to own a nice house and, have some land or something didn't upset the fabric of reality. But when all of a sudden you use your money to become a robber baron, a steel tycoon on a global scale, the Veil just can't tolerate that kind of disruption.
Especially if it was magically induced.
Sure. So when the world started to really crave money, it just became way too tempting for people. And when it was made illegal, some people just did not want to stop. That's the truth of it. It's not that it's inherently evil. It's incredibly alluring because of where we live, and worse so now. It couldn't be worse. The lure of easy money in this kind of society, imagine if everyone had access to it. Wouldn't you use it?
Must be why my parents make me have a terrible car and have to earn things.
Yeah. You possess the ability, if you had wanted to learn it and cast it illegally, you could. It's got a real allure to it.
I'm surprised that during that period of time, if it was so prevalent and there were so many people using it, just like the internet springing into existence, how come there wasn't like a prosperity elemental that sprung into existence?
That kind of thing requires a lot of focus, a very concerted effort. Problem is with prosperity magic, for the most part, those people were greedy for themselves. The idea of being greedy and cooperating. If you could generate as much money as you need, why do you need anyone else? Fundamentally undermined themselves.
Can I tell Erlis about what happened at that meeting?
She looks at you, she's like, talk to your father yet?
Not yet.
You should.
I will.
What do you think that meeting was about?
Creating a prosperity elemental?
Pretty frightening concept.
Once it's out of the bottle, you can't put it back in, right?
Once it's an elemental, it's an elemental. Elemental forces are protected by the Veil.
Wouldn't that destroy the Veil? The Shroud anyway?
The Shroud's a construct, right? We created it to keep ourselves from being murdered for being powerful. So, yeah, the Shroud would be in direct threat.
Didn't the Shroud get strained beyond almost what it was capable of when the internet became a thing or electricity became a thing?
Both of those events had a noticeable strain. The internet one, not at first, but by the time that thing became an elemental, well, by the time they made it into an elemental, what could you do? And now look at it. You can't undo it.
I mean, on the bright side, everybody thinks it's just tech.
Sure. And in some ways, a lot of it is. But for those that know the deeper truths, there's a lot more to it.
It's kind of terrifying if you think about it.
Prosperity elemental would be a very terrifying concept. It would fundamentally change how the veil would have to operate and how the shroud would work. It would literally trigger a renegotiation of everything that we understand it to be.
Interesting.
And with that much actual money in the real world, could do a lot of damage. We are all still essentially hiding, all of us.
Well, yeah, because there's way more non-magical entities out there than there are magical entities. They can,
Exactly.
just like that war that I read about.
Way back in the history books.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which you were probably there for.
Nah, I'm not quite that old. She smiles.
Sorry, I didn't mean to insinuate.
It's fine. You didn't ask my age. You just guessed.
You kind of give off the ancient elemental vibe.
No, I'm pretty old. Don't get me wrong. By your scale of time, I'm pretty old. By a true elemental scale of time, I'm just a young girl.
Oh.
I wasn't here when the glaciers cut the lakes.
So does that mean like when I'm like 80, Mesame is going to be like a teenager still?
No, you two will grow up for a while, and then you'll learn about life magic.
Oh. Oh. That's a thing?
It is eventually.
How come my grandfather died then?
Choice.
Huh.
You can't stave off the inevitable. We're not immortal.
How old's my dad?
Older than he looks.
Jeez.
Ask him sometime.
Maybe I will.
So, are we okay?
Are we okay?
My daughter would still like to date you, and I'm very okay with that.
I mean, yeah. I think there's like other things to think about other than that at the moment, which, I mean, those are all good things to think about. But I'm not sure that we're not completely separate.
Based on that ritual, I'm not completely sure we could completely separate you.
Yeah, that makes sense. I imagine one of us or the other would have died then.
I think when we get down in the latter part of that ritual, the line between you and the line between her wasn't exactly clear. A little bit of you went with her, a little bit of her probably went with you, which makes you in some way connected.
Yeah, I was just going to say, are you like going to treat me like one of your like pseudo kids now?
No, you're still my daughter's boyfriend, so, don't hurt her feelings.
Sure.
Don't make her cry.
Sure, I don't really want to get turned into a popsicle.
Do you think that I really just walk around freezing people?
Would I be incorrect in assuming that you don't sometimes?
Have I? I have. But the guy from the back rooms, the one that was giving the talk, he survived his encasement.
Yeah, but you encased like 20 people in ice back there.
No, those stories are exaggerated. I encased him in ice. They're talking to him right now.
Oh, I bet he's probably telling them everything that I just speculated on, huh?
Depends on what he knows.
We're good, by the way.
Good. I mean, I assume I'll be seeing you around my house.
Yeah.
Good.
You're still terrifying.
She shrugs. It's probably just my aura.
I don't know. Why do they call you Queen of Hoarfrost and Woe?
I think the hoarfrost part's pretty obvious.
Well, sure. What's with the woe?
I had some wild years.
Silas doesn't laugh. I'm laughing, but Silas just goes pale-faced.
Victor appears at the end of the hallway. Erlis, my office now. She looks at you and she's like,
Dad, maybe be nice to her? I don't know.
oh, it's okay. I'll handle this. I guess not everybody wants to turn over a new leaf. Come now, Victor. Scold me. Let's get it over with. Do you go back to the Vale or do you guys just go home that night?
He's gonna take Bo's hand and go, I'm exhausted. Want to go take a nap?
Wow, you do know how to sweep a girl off her feet. Where are we napping?
Go take her to Como Park, the top of the sledding hill.
Perfect. Yeah.
Just sit out under the stars and take a nap.
She casts a little ritual so that nothing bothers you guys. And you guys take a little nap.
Yep, we'll just snuggle up and nap together and relax.
Mm-hmm. As you're napping in your shared dream space, like sitting in a diner post-prom.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that was bonkers.
Memorable prom.
Memorable. Not one I can speak about to anyone. I wonder what's going to happen to Jesse and Gabby. I mean, they're fucked.
We'll see how Victor deals with that.
I mean, I got to assume, right? The Vale are gonna arrest their asses.
Yeah, but they're also still teenagers. So they may get off with just a very, very stern warning and a lot of community service. Who knows what the veil can do to him? I don't think he's as horrible as we all think, or at least his reputation is. But then again, we don't know. I can't see them locking them up.
I mean, but they're still in big trouble.
They're in big trouble. I mean, we've got a list of names. When we get out of here, I gotta email him a big file. There's a lot of aftermath to this, and it's not over. I mean, you heard what they were getting ready to do.
Yeah, so we're teaming up on this, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. Of course. I assume that Gunny and Silas are already, well, I'm assuming Gunny will eventually come up with a plan for this. And if I know Silas, once he and Mesame get through with whatever the Veil is doing with him now, he's already going to have a plan in motion for the next step. Or at least he's going to be angry enough about it to do something with it. But now it's not just the 3 of us, it's the 5 of us.
Wow. Mesame's back.
Mesame's back.
And to think we all just thought she was like either in rehab or had mono or something. Broken soul.
Mm-hmm.
That's messed up. Soul-stealing prosperity mages? What's wrong with those guys?
I don't think that like half the kids knew that they were sucking people's souls for this. I think that was just Kurt.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be like everybody had like a essence thing to donate.
No.
It was only like a handful of people.
I think a lot of them were just wrapped up in the idea of they wanted money.
Easy money's easy.
Yep.
All right.
But I'm glad you were there with me tonight.
Yeah. Well, I'm again like, all right, so look, I'm pretty happy when you first asked me to prom.
Mhm.
I was just happy that we were going to prom.
Me too.
Right? I thought that was really cool. I didn't know it was going to be a whole secret mission for the Veil. That like adds a whole level of coolness. But like, now we're like on some sort of fail mission.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like secret handshakes or anything?
Not that I know of.
Code words?
I don't know what Gunny and Silas have been doing behind the scenes. So
How do you
I'm
guys talk
I'm
about this stuff?
texting. We've got a secure phone line. Well, you know about this.
Oh.
You know about the secure phone line that Archie gave us.
Do I get in on that?
Yeah, we'll definitely get you involved in that.
Awesome. Is it just for work stuff or like, no memes, no funny gifts or anything? Just
I don't know. We haven't discussed that much yet.
I don't want to be weird. Like I don't want to be weird to the rest of the group putting, cat pictures or something into the chat.
I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to put Speedo shots on there myself. So
Flash forward to Bo being in the chat and she putting a cat meme in there and Silas putting like a little dog with a Christmas hat meme in there.
The door opens. The doctor is still standing in the room, and Mesame comes out, and she's like, "Well, I'm still a mage, and apparently I have a whole soul plus a little or something."
Yeah, I'm getting that based on the fact that I felt everything that you were feeling.
Cool. I guess we're gonna find out if it works in reverse because it's your turn.
Great.
Cut over to Gunny. Where's Gunny after all this happens?
I go back to the Veil.
You go back to the Veil offices?
I do.
Okay. You come in and there's all sorts of commotion going about. There are a handful of teenagers that are like being hauled off to detention centers. Somebody's like, "Can I help you?
I don't know.
Were you at the prom?
Yeah. Henrik Gunderson, you were not apprised of
Is there somebody in particular you talked to?
Mr. Flamesworth.
Just sit down for a second." They make a quick call. Okay. A Veil agent would like to debrief you on what happened.
Sure, okay.
They take you up to a room, get you like some pop and a snack. Woman comes in with like a little recorder. "Hi, I'm Agent Miller. You are?"
Henrik Gunderson.
Henrik Gunderson. Henrik, all right? Or do you have something?
Everybody calls me Gunny.
Sure, Gunny. So you were at prom tonight. And according to Mr. Flamesworth, you were undercover at the prom?
That is correct.
Okay. Then I am here to just get the relevant details of everything that happened tonight. Of your best recall, just take me through.
I fought Erlis. I'm terrified. It shouldn't be funny, but I'm terrified and I'm also laughing.
Well,
like all 3 of us.
Sometimes
4 of us. We stood toe to toe with this woman and tried like what?
So I think what would be good is if we backed up, just took the story back a bit and, take me through how you wind up standing toe to toe with Erlis.
Okay. I bring her to the beginning. Probably start from identifying that there were prosperity mages doing something in the guild. I do not mention Casey by name.
Okay.
And I kind of lay out the sequence of events.
Do you say to her that you casted prosperity magic?
At the behest of Mr. Flamesworth to facilitate my cover, I played along with their plan and cast prosperity magic.
I see. Okay, please continue.
And then the guy showed up and they were going to do this big ritual, and they apparently want to create a prosperity elemental, essentially, is what their plan looks like.
Her eyes get kind of wide. Like for the most part, she's been kind of cool looking through it, but like her eyes widen as you start talking about this part.
And I don't know how much we've disrupted that by taking that guy into custody, but
there are other agents figuring that out right now. And you hear some commotion in the hallway. You hear some yelling. You hear some people running around. A door slams like open shut. Just a moment. And she gets up and she opens the door, and you see like a couple of people in suits go running by. Sit tight. And she hits pause and puts the recorder in her pocket. I'll be right back. And she leaves the room and leaves the door ajar.
oh, I'm going to peek out the door.
You hear somebody like in the room next to you. You hear somebody like, the fuck happened? I don't know. We were questioning him and he just turned to ice.
Yeah, she's not terrifying at all.
And they're like, what do you mean just turned to ice? Well, we were asking him, questions. He was starting to answer. And then all of a sudden, like this patch on his face turned into like a crystal. And within seconds, it spread over him completely. And that... You can't see from where you are, but you could peek if you wanted to.
Oh, you damn right I peeked.
And you see Kurt. He's sitting in a room just like you. There was a recorder, and his hands are on the table, and his mouth is partially open, and he is just a frozen statue.
Okay.
They don't actually see you, right? Because they're just talking. Yeah. The one agent's like, I don't know. He was stalling us the whole time. I don't think we were going to get anything out of him, but I don't know what set that spell off. Somebody's got to tell Agent Flameworth. I don't want to tell Agent Flameworth. And he's like, fuck it, I'll go tell him.
I scoot back to my room.
And then Victor, he comes down, you hear his footsteps, and he pokes his head in the room, and he's like, Henrik, are you okay?
I'm, for the most part, I'm okay.
Just a little commotion next door. Nothing for you to worry about. Do you need anything?
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing for me to worry about. Do I need anything? I could use another Coke.
I'll get somebody to bring you over something.
How long has my dad been pretending to be a renegade for the Veil?
And he steps in the room and he closes the door. If that is a conversation you want to have, that is a conversation we can have at a different time. There are a number of things I need to deal with right now.
Totally understand.
I promise you, I can explain everything.
I look forward to it very much, very much.
Let me just check and see what's going on in the room.
Trust me, Kurt's not going anywhere.
You hear him mouth the word fuck as he like loses a little bit of composure, and he like collects himself. All right.
You didn't think she actually wasn't going to go through with it. I mean, for a half a second in the room there when you showed up, I thought, we did it. We did it. We didn't.
He walks into the next room. He looks. Did not anyone check him for curses? No, like we checked him for wards and stuff like that, but we didn't detect any curses. Well, clearly he was cursed. Anybody know what triggered it? No? I bet I know who it is. And he stops for a second, and I know where she is. And he like stomps out of the room. And now to replay that moment when he yells at her from down the hall, Erlis turns and looks at you and goes, I guess somebody didn't turn a new leaf. And she gets up and walks down the hallway. Okay, Victor.
It's really cryptic.
At the end of the night, after you've been examined, Silas, Victor is like, I'm going to take you home. Erlis is going to take Mesame home. I need to talk to Henrik for a few moments, but I need you to...
Is it okay if can I just have the car so I can take Mesame home? Like, it's prom, right? Like, I should just be able to take her home.
Are you okay for driving?
Yeah.
All right, well,
yeah.
Take Mesame home, come home and get some rest.
Sure.
Tomorrow is Saturday. I would like to see Henrik, T, and yourself at the house on Sunday afternoon.
Sure. Actually, just give me 1 second. I pull out my phone. I just text everybody. Meet at my house to talk with my dad on Sunday morning. There'll be donuts.
Bing.
Agent Miller comes back in the room and is like, with all the events of the night, Agent Flamesworth is going to be unable to speak to you tonight, but I believe there's going to be a invite for you to speak to him very soon.
Okay.
And then your text.
Bing.
Yeah.
Well then.
In the meantime, if I can just sit with you for a little bit longer, finish off your recounting of events, and then let's get you home before it gets too late.
Okay, sounds good.
You drive Mesame home. You're going to drop me off at my house all the way over here,
Yeah.
and then you're going to drive all the way over there.
I mean, that's the plan unless you want me to stay.
Oh, I don't know.
Seems like a little bit much.
My mother seems like she's in a mood. And
Yeah.
Just going to be weird being this far apart for the first time in months.
Well, I will call you and talk to you as I'm driving home.
I appreciate that. Also, I have been an incorporeal soul for a bunch of months.
Maybe you might want to take a bath. It might feel great.
Sure, that sounds great. I might also want a coffee
Well, let's
when
go
I
get
wake up in the morning.
Okay, well, I will bring you a coffee in the morning then.
That's what I was getting to. Maybe you'll be there for breakfast.
I will be there for breakfast.
I would like that just fine.
So I pull up to Mesame's house and I get out of the car and I open the door for her.
And she gets out in her...
Beautiful blue dress.
Mm-hmm.
And I walk her up the walk to her door.
Why does this feel like our first date? I mean, we've been dating, but it still feels strange and different.
Well, we are strange and different compared to what we were before. Also, there's that whole thing where I don't have to have my memory wiped now.
I mean, I was always rooting for you to have powers.
I mean, you didn't know.
I would have still kept dating you.
Maybe. I wouldn't have known who you were.
I had a few arguments with my mother. I'd have met you again.
You mean you knew about the mind wiping?
My mother was very direct with me when we became serious. She didn't say it in so many terms, but she told me it was an untenable relationship.
Oh, I understand.
But I was determined. But apparently they mind wipe people?
That aren't magical, that are born into magical families? Yeah, too hard to keep the secret.
Oh, that sounds pretty terrible.
It is. That's why when I go to Yale, I'm going to go to law school for the Veil and figure out how to get that law changed.
Look at you, man with a mission, not just conquering grades.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point of that if you can't do something with it?
I like it. You're probably going to need a study partner.
I would imagine so. I didn't think I'd know what I want to do so quick, but, you know.
Law, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Got an interesting ring to it.
This is the sexiest conversation we've ever had.
Maybe you're rubbing off on me.
Maybe.
Anyway, I guess I'm supposed to go in?
Yeah, I guess. And that's when I lean in and I kiss her on the cheek.
She accepts the kiss on the cheek, but then turns her head
Mm-hmm.
and kisses you.
And I kiss her back very, very passionately.
You did a really good job putting me back together. Thanks. I got a much bigger thank you planned for when I'm not soul burned and have been scanned by half the veil.
Not sure what you're talking about. I actually have a pretty good idea what you're talking about. We can just take our time. It's not a big deal. Like, you've been back in the world for less than 24 hours.
You already get it. I'm not rushing. I'm just really excited to be an actual physical person again.
I'm looking forward to us being able to go catch a movie and then, maybe go play some skee ball.
Yeah, I like the idea of us spending time not communed in, the basement of your parents' house.
Yeah, maybe we can actually, it's getting warm outside. Head off to the beach one of these days, or...
Yeah, eventually it's going to get warm.
Mm-hmm.
It's already May. School's going to be done soon.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, fuck, school. Well, school will be done for you. I got a feeling I'm going to be spending a whole summer in school.
Well, I mean, maybe we can get you caught up quick enough that you can pass your finals.
I don't know. I don't know how we do that without any magical intervention. And honestly, it might be okay to just go to class for the summer.
Sure, yeah, makes sense. Get back to that normal routine.
I'll probably need a tutor. You know any? They need to be pretty smart.
Well, I do know this guy named Gunny. He's pretty smart.
No, I mean, I need academic decathlon smart.
I mean, he's on the academic decathlon team.
Needs to be, I don't know.
I kiss her.
She laughs.
Of course I will help you. I'll go get some sleep. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Drive home safely. Call me.
I will.
So come Sunday.
When I see the guys, I'm like, oh yeah, I had breakfast with Mesame and her mom the other day. It was nice. How are you guys?
Pretty good. I had a bit of a conversation with my mom when I got home at like 4 a.m, wide awake. But I think things are okay.
Well, you were just sleeping on the top of that hill, right?
Yeah.
By the way, quick pause. You have not heard what happened to Kurt.
He's about to.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take that off pause because...
That's why I'm so calm about everything right now.
And I've got a flash drive here for your dad.
What's on it?
I was recording the entire time we were there, from the point that we stepped in till after we came back through the portal. So we've got bad guy's conversation, Kurt's conversation, all the sound effects from our fight, our discussion with Erlis when she showed up, the ritual itself.
Interesting.
And our discussion afterwards. Anything that I was near. I mean,
that is going to be very interesting.
Somewhat muffled in his pocket.
Yeah.
But, the highlights are there.
I'm assuming that there are some magical mages who'll pull something out of that.
How are you?
I'm glad I'm as charming as I am.
Why's that?
Because she got him.
She got who?
Kurt,
What are you talking about?
whatever she did before your father walked in, it worked.
I look at you quizzically.
I was there being debriefed by an agent, and he was in the room next door.
Kurt was in the room next door.
And then he froze. She cursed him, and it was just on delay. And at some point during the interrogation, whoop, froze to death.
Fuck. We didn't save him?
No, we didn't.
God damn it.
I mean, part of me is not surprised at all.
Me neither.
But
I thought we saved him.
your dad was pretty pissed about it, too.
No doubt.
Come in, guys.
Yep.
I walk up the stairs to my dad's office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I knock on the door.
Come on in, boys.
Got something here for you.
Oh, thank you.
Why didn't you tell me that Erlis killed Kurt?
I was going to tell you.
Why did I have to hear it from him?
No, because
Did I jump the gun?
it's fine. He shakes his head. Honestly, I was just trying to
I
let
just
you
had
have a
breakfast
normal-
with her.
Yes, well, I had a long evening of conversing with her and was pretty tired yesterday, so I didn't tell you. She cursed him. Apparently, according to her, as long as he didn't lie, the curse would remain at bay.
She gave him a shot.
What are you going to do about it?
It's being discussed. She's also Erlis.
So what? Some people just don't have to pay attention to the laws?
No, there'll be some penalty for it. But honestly, she'll argue her case well enough. Distraught, daughter's soul. It's not going to take much to convince a panel of judges. Something will come of it. She's not going to get banished or anything.
Okay.
You know, 24 hours ago, I would have thought she'll grease this guy without a second thought. Maybe we did get through to her. She actually gave him a chance.
Yeah, but that's not how this works.
But she didn't just right there in front of us.
Gunny, we don't go around just subverting rules because it's convenient or easy for us.
Trust me, I
mean,
get it.
Like, why do you think we're on these prosperity mages for throwing this prosperity magic around? Because it's illegal. Like, there's reason that there's laws. Apparently, this stuff is super seductive. That's why killing somebody and just having the power to off somebody whenever you want, regardless of what parameters you put it on, it's not like some governing body decided that she could put that curse on them. She did that herself. She should be
No, I
punished.
get it.
She should be in jail.
I'm just saying it could have been way worse. She could have greased him right there in front of us.
She could have. It was probably better that she didn't, but this still doesn't make it right.
No.
Victor looks at you. He looks over at you. He's got kind of like a proud look on his face. Like he's just
My boy.
just like there's this nod of recognition. Like, he's doing just fine.
I hope he still feels like that in about half an hour.
They'll be even probably angrier in about 2 seconds.
So, I guess we have a lot to cover. I know he looks over at Gunny. I know you've debriefed with one of my agents and I've got the transcript of your conversation. Can I talk to Gunny privately for just a moment?
Yeah, sure. T, you want some donuts?
Yeah, let's get some donuts.
Let's go get some. We got some Paulas in the other room.
Save me a good one.
Sure.
Thanks.
Motions to the chair as they leave and close the door.
I look around. It's weird being alone in the office with you, sorry.
I mean, I guess. I'm definitely not just Silas's dad at this moment,
No, of course not.
but we need to talk about your prosperity magic.
Uh-huh.
I know you used prosperity magic to get your way in with the Worm Clan, and I signed off on that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the only way you were going to legitimately get in with them.
And I should never, ever do it again. Otherwise, I'm going to jail for a long time.
It is illegal.
Yeah.
There is the law, and
Sure
that is
is.
true. It is also addicting. You're not the first person who's used prosperity magic. It's addicting.
And it's fucking easy.
Yes. The Veil has counselors to help you overcome the addiction of wanting to cast it. But you need to be willing to do the work with them.
I am absolutely 100% willing to sit down with counselors and do the work. After I do it one more time.
Victor kind of side-eyes you.
And it's kind of dumb to tell you that I'm about to, like, that I want to do that.
One more time?
One more time.
For what purpose?
I pat my pocket because I didn't know what to do with this. I didn't want to leave it in the house. I still have the $3,000.
That you conjured to
Yes.
as your buy-in
As
money.
my buy-in.
Sure.
When the event happened,
You want to keep it.
I didn't get to the point where I pulled it out to put it in the kitty.
Do you want to keep it?
I wanted to do one more ritual just to make it a little bigger so that my mom can just breathe easier for a little bit. And then I will sit and talk to counselors and I will never touch it again.
thinks for a moment. He looks at you. I'm going to get up and go get a glass of water. It'll take me a few minutes. When I come back, you'll stop casting prosperity magic. And he gets up and walks out of the room.
Okay.
Cast the ritual.
Cast a ritual.
Gets his glass of water and he's like, grabs a donut and he's like, come on, boys. We can sit down and talk now.
Okay.
Comes back in the room.
So as we were walking back, are we going to talk about those prosperity mages and how we're going to stop them?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're here to talk about.
Fantastic.
It's probably a good idea.
That reminds me, do you need this back? And he's got the $3,000 that you gave him.
He laughs and he's like, yeah, apparently nobody got back to collecting this money from you. Sure. Takes it and puts it in a drawer. I'll take it back to the office and check it back in.
I'll bring you bows in a couple days.
Sure. Tell me what you've learned about the worms from your experiences at the prom.
They are planning on getting a bunch of prosperity mages to use their summoning or their conjuring or whatever they do to make the money bigger, to take the big money and put it into the blood money of their video game.
For what purpose?
They're going to do some ritual with it.
It's called the Awakening.
Essentially, they want to make a prosperity elemental.
That's my assumption anyway. I can't corroborate that.
It's on the thing I gave you.
Yeah, you can listen to the whole thing.
I've been reading transcripts of things that have happened. I'll check over your recording as well, but we were able to get a certain amount of information out of Jacob, which lines up with what you're saying. What does the blood money have to do with the ritual?
Blood money is the in-game currency for this video game, and you use real money to buy it.
So they're using real money to buy fake money, which is actually still a currency. And then they're probably going to use that currency because that currency is still, I'm going to assume you probably don't play a lot of video games.
While you're telling him this, it's less like he's asking you because he doesn't know, and more as you are getting things, as you are saying things, he's kind of mentally checking boxes. It's more like he wants to see if you know where you are, then he needs to be schooled about stuff.
So did we hit all the points that you needed us to hit so that you could tell us what's actually going on?
I mean, you guys have pretty much laid it out.
Do we have to get into the guild so that we can track this down and figure out what goes next?
I think that's going to be pretty difficult.
Yeah, I know, especially since Gunny's cover's been blown.
Well, we sent Veil agents on Saturday to the offices of Dragon Coin Games, and it's gone. Offices are empty, devices wiped, paper shredded. Even the Call of Violence servers, the data center, it's all gone underground. They moved all of the servers onto dark web farms, server farms. It's up and running still, but even the Discord servers are closed down, but somebody's still playing that game. He opens up his laptop and he turns it around to face you guys. And there's a Call of Violence, like the splash page to Call of Violence on his laptop. It seems our raid last night forced the Dragon Cult's hand. On the screen, it says Call of Violence, The Awakening. And there's a countdown and it says 6 days, 12 hours, whatever minutes, seconds ticking down.
So that's happening in 6 days.
Yes. And we're not sure where, and we're not sure how. We're going to need to find out everything. Where it's being held, who's casting this ritual, how the blood money works.
Okay. I'm confused. We're a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
What do you need us to do?
In order for us to have this conversation, I'm going to need you to remember our last conversation. And he reaches into his desk. He takes out a candle, puts it on the desk, and lights it.
And that is the end of the AP of the episode. If you want to stick around, we do our stars and wishes next and then have the outro.
All right, let's talk about stars and wishes.
The whole Mesame revival thing was
Yeah, it was good.
was
I liked it.
amazing.
I liked it a lot. Not that anybody will hear it because I'll edit it out, but I got to redo the thing with Kurt, and that was good because I like the second version much better than the first one.
Yeah, it was really good. And it was, I know people won't hear it, but it was a really good use of our script change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, it was nice. You were like, you know what, pause. I want to do that again. And I was like, yeah, feel free. Do it again. And it did. It sounded much better second time around.
Let me include Tian in the situation.
Yep.
And
Yeah, you got everybody back in. I thought that was
Yeah.
really nice.
That was good.
I like I got stars for Gunny and Erlis chatting in the hallway.
Yes.
Well, I got stars for all of you facing down Erlis. Like, everybody's arguments were actually really good.
I just like that we lost. I love when we lose.
I thought we were actually going to make
I
it,
thought
and
we were
then
gonna
we
win
came
for a
up
second.
that short.
It
And
was-
then I thought we won because Victor showed up
I
in
didn't
time to
think we
keep
won.
her. And I'm like, oh.
I'm like, oh man, there's another shoe dropping here at some point.
As soon as we lost, and then that's when Victor showed up, I'm like,
shit,
something's going down. Something is going to be. We're missing something here.
Yeah.
The dejection in Silas's voice after he finds out that Kurt died. I'm just so good. I like I'm being able to do that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like that Erlis's last comment to you had a lot, like that conversation has a whole second meaning about turning another leaf.
It's so good. That was really good.
When that conversation was first happening and she was talking like that, I so wanted to say, who are you and what have you done with Erlis? Because it didn't sound like an Erlis thing.
Nope.
And I'm like, well, that explains.
The whole setup for that is really good too. It's very that's Phil flexing his storytelling muscles. It's very cinematic.
Mhm.
Like it's very much a movie, TV storytelling trope, and not a role playing game storytelling mode. So very good. Being able to bounce around, come back in with a thing like he was angry, it was going to happen. We didn't have any choice in the matter because we'd already messed up the role. So like you can do that stuff in a role playing game. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I thought you guys, there was a chance you guys were going to have it, and then I rolled that, like, that was the first time that 12 all night rolled anything with double digits.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh shit. I would have actually been okay. If you had talked her down, Victor was going to show up in the next beat anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It would have stood, right? Like, I was not rigging it for you guys to lose.
No, I didn't think so.
Yeah,
It felt like a real, like an earned failure. Like we earned our failure because I spent most of my plot points to win that fight.
Which was part of the reason why, in the moment, I was like, part of me was like, oh, giant spike of ice comes to the floor and just impales him, right? Or just, she freezes him solid or something. But when you guys put so much into that role and came close enough, and then I was like, I'm just let this ride.
Oh man, the story that got told out of it is a much better story and feels much more Erlis.
Yeah.
If you'd have told me that that's what it was going to be the entire time, I would have been like, cool, I totally buy that. And if you would have told me like I made that up because that's who Erlis is, I'm like, cool, I totally buy that. It's like that's good role playing, like good role playing game storytelling.
Yeah, there was a lot of in the moment decisions, and it did take me a little work. I was at one point going to just have him freeze as like they were walking him down the hall. I was going to have him freeze when you came out the portal, and I kept putting it off. And I was like, there's cooler things happening here.
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys were heading into the prom, and I was like, oh, you know what? I don't want to fuck this up. And then I was like, at some point, I'm like, I got to bring it back around. Like at some point, this has to come back up or something, and little ad-libbing to get me there.
I wish I would have realized you didn't want me to pass out because
I know.
I thought you were just trying to like crush me with that D10 stress thing. I'm like, I get why. Like, I also would have been fun if it was just giving me a trait that said D10 soul worn.
Yeah, what I really wanted was I wanted, you could have passed out right after she woke up. I just wanted, I didn't want her to wake up to any other character.
Sure. Yeah, it makes sense.
That's why I was like, oh, pause, rewind, because I wanted the first person she saw to be the person who put her back together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just felt like in the moment that was the scene we needed to see.
I love this new dynamic too, where we're soul bonded.
Yeah,
with all the good and bad that comes from that.
I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes because that's going to be fun.
That's going to be interesting, like long term. That's an interesting. Even when when the campaign's over, we get to epilogue stuff. That's going to be interesting.
There's a version of this setting that I would love to play another like story in, which is not us playing these characters, but us playing different characters in college.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
I would love to play Mesame in college.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
I mean, maybe
one day we'll do a one shot or something.
I was actually thinking.
I would like even like a mini like 4 sessions or something like that.
Sure.
I was actually thinking just the other like a day or two ago, it would be interesting to see where these characters are like 10 years from now.
I'd love to see them in college, like in their 3rd or 4th year of college. I think that'd be a fascinating story to tell with these characters, or the characters that have existed inside of this game, right?
Sure.
There's and then there's like a third part to that too, where we're adults, like actually out of college. I'd love to see those stories. I don't know what those stories are, but I think they'd be fascinating.
I mean, there's nothing to say we can't ever come back to these characters, like you said, for a one shot kind of thing, just to see whether it's on mics or off mics or whatever. But like,
I'd love to do it on the mics.
Oh, I know.
I love these characters. I like the setting so much and these characters so much. So,
I will give a star out to you guys. You guys did a nice job putting together what's going down.
I just enjoyed the interplay between Silas and Mesame when she came back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
that was just a lot of fun to watch how they fumbled through the idea of what have they all been through all this time. It's pretty impressive.
On one hand, it's Silas and Mesame, right? So like, there's an element of we pick up right where we left off, but then there's also like we have both been
through a thing
permanently changed.
Yeah.
That I think we'll see a little bit more in the next story.
And I hope at least initially I like made that very clear. Like Silas is kind of wonky about the whole thing a little bit, not like with Mesame, just in general.
I mean, one, it's weird. Two, you've been changed. And then on top of that, Silas has also changed.
Yeah.
Like, both of those things are true. I think as a wish for the next story, I'd like to see you go through some of that. Not in a like hard, terrible, dramatic way, but just highlight some of the things about what's now different with you and Mesame, but what's it like with you two soul bonded, and how does that work?
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
I've already tried showing off a little bit of it.
Yeah, I think that'll be exciting to see.
You did a good job with that too, by being like, you feel her anxiety. I'm like, oh, great.
Yes. Oh, great. That's as if I needed to feel somebody else's emotions.
Okay, I'm just gonna spend some more experience points to get my emo to go up another die.
Yeah.
Get to that D8 instead of that D6 that I got.
There you go. I always like T and Bo.
Yeah.
That couple is totally working for me. Like, it's cute. It's adorable. They're like wholesome and fun.
That's another relationship where there are some metaphysical, deeper soul explorations going on because of the dreaming.
Yeah, they can have much deeper conversations. Like, you're in like the safest space.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I will give a star to Gunny just being like, so how long has my dad been undercover? Like, just
I almost came off the dance floor when the last song was done, like to back off and because everybody like kind of rushed in to talk to Mesame. One, I almost slid myself over to Victor and Erlis and dropped it there, and then I went, not yet.
But it was bold. Like, that's a bold call. Like,
Gunny did a lot of bold stuff tonight.
Yeah, he did.
And Gunny's not sure how he feels about it.
No, I thought actually your whole interaction with Agent Miller, like, just, I yelled at Erlis to, like, I faced down.
Fought
Yes.
Erlis.
Yes.
I threw gusts of wind in her face to keep her from killing a dude.
You know what?
How'd that work for you?
You know what I got stars for today? The dueling was so much smoother today than it's been at any other time in the past.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like-
it's
like
taken us only a year.
Yeah,
but boy, we were good at it.
We flew through those
Yep.
duels, building dice pools, even big dice pools.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, from a GM side, like, I was really happy the way the duel came out. When you needed to go big, like, you were able to go big.
Oh yeah.
Like, the dice worked for you.
Well, I also set myself up to do it.
No, I mean, it's good though, but I mean, like, dice are fickle, right? Like, the odds were stacked in your favor, but I have statistically shown I can roll higher than normal when push comes to shove. But I was actually really happy that play where you put the
12s.
the 12 and the 12 and the 8, where I was like, oh, I'm screwed.
Yeah, the two effect dice.
Even if I concede this challenge, I'm screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was really good. Like, it was a nice
Hey, there was a reason I did it on purpose.
yeah, it was a good 1-2 punch. So I really liked how that played out without us having to do anything out of game to make it cinematic.
Yeah.
It ended the way I was hoping it would go.
So one of the nice things about this game is that if you understand how the game works, you can do those things.
Yeah, you can start if you got points and you know how the dice are going to pool. Like,
that thing, it leads into that thing with Erlis with when we lost. Like, I was looking around at the table, I'm like, oh, we're fucked. We have no plot points on the table.
yeah.
I'm like, when I looked around, I'm like, no, we're in trouble. Like, we probably don't win this exchange.
If I had just rolled like a 1 or one of those like just kind of meh rolls,
But
you
like-
had a good chance.
Yeah,
but,
like I said, we probably don't win this exchange.
Yep.
which is okay. I mean, to be honest, she's an elder mage. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it just shows that the plot point in this game, it's the thing that gives you any kind of control over the narrative.
Yeah.
That's why they're called plot points, because they give you control over the plot.
Yep. Also, her scale played a role because I got to go 3 dice on
Sure.
that. I got to go 3 dice
Yeah.
rather than 2. 2 was in your grasp. 3 without any plot points would be pretty tough.
Oh yeah, it's very difficult.
At least one of those rolls in there before we hit that conflict, I should have dumped for a D4 to get an extra plot point because I only had 1 to start, and I kept thinking to myself, I should do the thing and get 1, and I didn't feel like when I was in the moment, I didn't feel like it was the right time to do it. But then
Still my
there
favorite
were
thing.
no more times.
Still my favorite feature over in comparison to Fate is I don't have to go fishing to try to push points on you. Like,
Mhm.
it's up to you.
Yeah.
Like, Chris did it in the middle of that fight at one point where he just like flipped his
Twice?
son of a Flameworth over to
Mhm.
keep a plot point in play.
Yeah, that's all I got for stars.
Did you guys enjoy it?
Oh,
Yes.
hell yeah.
yes.
Okay.
I always love playing this game.
Yeah.
Like, these characters are so enjoyable, and the ongoing story that's here is so good, and it's also thematically linked together, and the tone's always right on point. Like, I don't know, this game is great. I got nothing bad to say about it ever, really.
Awesome.
And there's so much to come with the conversation next week and then where that takes us
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly. Oh man, I can't wait to replay that conversation.
All right, well, we'll talk to y'all soon, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Children of the
I don't
Shroud.
know who I'm waving
That's
to.
good.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.